I just walked by a construction site and nobody tried to holler at me. Did I lose it?
Check out.
No, because when did we as a society like give up on trying with dating? When did this become such a horrible like chore and we're just down in the trenches and everyone is exhausted? Because today I talked to a boy on a dating app and he was honestly like kind of mean and negging me the whole time. And then he was finally like, so should we go get some coffee or on a date? And I was like, no, this was terrible. I honestly thought you kind of hated me at this point. No, I don't want to go on a date with you now. What is this behavior? Honestly, yeah, a big part of it, I think the issue is dating apps.
I have never got so humbled in my entire life as I have just been right now. Let me tell you why. So I messaged my ex-boyfriend that broke up with me about 3 days ago. We ended on pretty good terms, and he said to me, he was like, you know, I'm here for you whenever you need to speak to me. Like, you're not losing me completely, right? Just bear that in mind. So I haven't spoken to him since. So I messaged him today because I'm like in my feels. I'm like, I miss him. The first message I sent was, I miss speaking to you, like, so I just want to speak to you a little bit. And he just goes, what do you want to talk about? And then I like say the same thing again, like word it different, but I'm like, basically, I just miss speaking to you. And then he goes, I know you do. Not a I miss speaking to you too. Oh yeah, like I've been thinking about you. I don't know anything. Nothing.
Why are men not men anymore? I just, for the past 48 hours, I disassembled a bed, carried it to my car, all the parts, by the way, carried a vanity to my car, loaded it in the car, then drove to the storage unit to help my friend unpack everything, to get it on a gurney, to take the gurney up to the elevator, to take the elevator up to the 4th floor just to get it to a storage unit, and then have to lift it up again and take it back into the motherfucking storage unit just to come back down to my car, just to go 5 minutes away, just to load back everything up in my car again. And you mean to tell me out of the 5 million niggas that I called, and collectively out of me and my friend, that not one of them could come and help me carry a motherfucking mattress?
Yeah, dating apps have made things so easy that it's actually made it completely impossible because just no one's even trying anymore. Because you know what I miss? My mother and my father, they met back in the 1980s. And not only did they genuinely love each other till death did they part when I was younger, but insanely enough, my mother swears that she was never really interested in dating until she just met him, and it was like literally that easy. She just decided to start dating, met someone, and then eventually got married and had kids with him until he died. And how did these two people meet in the 80s before dating apps so flawlessly? Well, she would have been in her later 20s, and he...
One of them could come and help me carry a motherfucking mattress?
Genuine question. Why is it that so many women think that they're entitled to a man's labor just because he's a man? It's the same way that y'all think that you're entitled to a relationship after you sleep with a man. Or the way that when you're in a marriage, you think that men are responsible for household labor and whatever bullshit psychology that you want to call it nowadays, even though you agreed by contract to be a stay-at-home mom. But I digress. These men do not owe you shit. Literally none. And where are your fathers to help in moving situations, or friends that actually give a shit about you rather than random dudes?
Every man I meet is always like, I just want peace. I just want a woman that gives me peace, leaves me alone, lets me do whatever I want, doesn't bother me. Let me tell you something. If you have complete peace, if things are really quiet, she doesn't like you.
People say if you're super attractive, that's the reason that you're single. It's true, and I will tell you my own personal experience with that. I'm, let's just say, conventionally attractive enough. You know, I'm not some like 10 out of 10, but I'm like fine. I'm just fine. And that makes me super approachable. I get approached by the opposite sex all of the time. I literally sat down for 2 seconds in Times Square today, and a man came over, sat down next to me, and just struck up a conversation. Am I approached by people that I necessarily would seek out on my own? No, but I'm still approached, so my pool widens if I so chose to pursue that route. But I'm pretty sure if you're like super attractive, no one's gonna approach you because the rate of them getting denied immediately is so much higher. Me, I'm gonna sit there and talk with you. Do I want to all the time? No.
As a woman, please play your cards right. Please play your cards right. Like, you have to. Let me tell you my story. So I work in this building. There's a bunch of like offices, And I came in to work and I opened my door and this guy, he works across from me. He's in finance. He came, he's like, oh, hey, where you been? I haven't seen you in so long. I'm like, oh, I've been super busy. I've been working, going to school. He's like, okay. And I'm a mom. When I said I'm a mom, he said, what? He was like, hold on, you're going to school, you're working, and you're being a mom. He's like, first of all, if you were my wife, you would have a nanny and you would not be working right now. You would take some years off. And if you wanted to, you could go back into working. He was like shocked. He's like, how? Like, he was so concerned. He was trying to figure it out. Like, he said, how are you doing all of this? And then he finally asked me, he's like, where's your husband? Yep. When I tell you that this man called me out, like, not in a bad way, but he was just literally trying to do the math and not understanding how I'm doing all of this. And I'm like, well, I'm not married. You see right there, that's where I played my cards so wrong in life. I always went for the wrong guys. And obviously, the person I had a child with, I'm not even going to go there because it might get me in trouble. But you know what I mean. Please play your cards right. Because even this man, okay, he was like, if you were my wife, you see the type of guy that I could have had a baby with, but I chose to follow my feelings or like emotions and not think with my head. So the only thing that you should be thinking about when you're choosing like a boyfriend or a husband is, can he provide for me? Does he respect me? Does he actually want to see me win? Because a lot of these men don't love women. They hate you and they want you to see you suffer. So the minute that you tell a man, oh, I'm going to school, the hustle, I'm a boss, baby. He's like, I love that. Oh my God. Oh, my mom did the same. I love that for you. Just run, okay? Because a real man, like the guy from my building, he was so concerned for me.
I get it. I'm not beautiful, but like, I've been cheated on twice, and both times that I caught the person, they actually could not give me a reason. I'm like, what did I do? They're like, you did nothing. And I'm like, well, the other girl's just prettier. Like, there will always be someone prettier than me because I'm fucking ugly. Which makes me wonder why they were even interested in me in the first place. I just have the lowest self-esteem right now, like even months later. I don't know why you would do that to a person and then continuing to lie about it.
The person you like is suddenly ignoring you and starting to slow ghost. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna send them a thirst trap. Kidding. For real, don't do that. No, what you're gonna do is you're gonna repeat after me. I do not want someone who doesn't see my worth.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So on today's episode we have modern women as usual complaining on TikTok because they feel like men are ignoring them, men aren't chasing them like they used to, and men are ghosting them. But I want us to focus on this woman. Let me know in the comment section, do you think she's right? Are men intimidated by beautiful women? Do you think most women are single because they are way too pretty and men find it intimidating to approach them? Let's get interactive in the comment section. This woman, oh my God, sometimes I wonder how people think. In this modern world, most people think being in a toxic or dramatic relationship means that you really love each other. I mean, what happened to being your partner's safe haven? Must you always be bothered or stressed out just because you are in a relationship? Why do people love partners who bring them drama and toxicity? I just don't understand. And the funny thing is, this is what most modern women love: toxic relationships. It is crazy. Now let's move to this woman. Oh my God, I like her so much. I love the fact that she's being realistic and she's taking full accountability for her own actions. She is a single mother, and I love the fact that she's blaming herself for choosing the guy that she decided to have a baby with, instead of blaming every man for being irresponsible like most of these women do on TikTok. She's blaming herself because she realized that she acknowledges the fact that she had the chance to choose a good guy, but she went ahead to choose that one guy that she knew deep down wouldn't be responsible, but still went ahead to be with him. Kudos to this woman for being truthful and for taking accountability. So guys, let's get interactive. What do you think about today's episode? Are these women spot on? Are men intimidated by beautiful women? Why are men ignoring women? Why are men not chasing women anymore? Let me know your opinions in the comment section. And if this is your first time here, please do well to subscribe and like this video. For me, I promise you will love it here. Please and please stay safe out there. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.